What about Steve Taylor? What do you think of his set?
I was okay. I couldn't understand anything. I've never listened to his stuff before. I couldn't understand his whole thing. What he was trying to do or whatever.
Okay, you're not a fan of Steve Taylor. You haven't heard his music before, is that right?
Well, I've heard stuff like Meltdown, and to me, I just can't understand stuff like that. Or like, he's saying the concert, Hero. I can understand when he explained that.
Yeah.
But, like I Want to Be a Hero. I really didn't understand that. From just the lyric standpoint. From hearing it on the radio.
Okay, how old are you?
19.
You're 19, and you don't think Steve Taylor's music relates to you?
Not to me personally.
Really? Hi, what's your name, and what is your age?
I'm Julie, and I'm 21. Steve Taylor, this is going to sound really stupid, but I like to watch him.
Uh-huh.
He was really fun to watch. And his music, some of the songs had a pretty good beat to it and stuff, but you really couldn't understand the words real well.
Okay, now could you understand the words of the other performers?
Yeah, excellent, yeah.
But you couldn't understand the words of Steve Taylor?
Mm-mm, they weren't real clear.
Okay, are you familiar with Steve Taylor's music?
Yes,
Okay, are you familiar with the lyrics of his music?
some of them, like Color Code and all that.
Okay, what's your favorite music by Steve Taylor?
Favorite music,
Yeah, what would you say is your favorite songs?
favorite songs. I don't have any favorite songs of his.
Okay. Hi, what's your name and age?
My name's Regina, and I'm 20 years old.
Okay, what'd you think of the concert?
Steve Taylor, I had to leave because it kind of scared me.
You left Steve Taylor's concert set?
Yeah.
Why did you leave?
It scared me.
Well, what was scary about it?
I just didn't feel,
Well, was it the music? Was it what he was singing? Was it the
it
atmosphere?
was
What are
the
you talking
atmosphere. I didn't care for the atmosphere at all.
about? How long did you stay before you left?
Well, I was outside, but I had to get out, kind of move around. But I came back in and had to leave again.
Oh, you came back in, he was still on,
Yeah.
and you left again.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you think it was just the atmosphere that he created that really turned
How
you
he
off?
moved, how he fell down on the floor and, acted like he was, I don't know,
Okay. Let me ask you, when you did hear him, did you understand any of the message in his music? Did you understand what he was singing
No,
about?
I couldn't understand any of the words except that one, I want to be a hero, and I didn't understand. I thought he was wanting to be, a hero, and that's the only reason why he's singing until, he explained.
Now, you didn't have this situation with any of the other artists?
No.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, what is your name and how old are you?
My name's Chad. I'm 20 years old.
Okay, Chad, what did you think of the concert?
Steve Taylor, I left about halfway into the third song, and the atmosphere itself, it didn't feel good.
Why did you leave? You left after the third song. What made you leave?
He was just up there, just trying to entertain people, and I didn't feel like what he was having to say, this is just my personal opinion, certain songs he was singing, to me had no message at all.
Well, are you familiar with Steve Taylor's music?
I had heard a couple of songs by him, but not really much before that night.
All right, Chad, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Hi, what is your name and how old are you?
My name is Chris. I'm 14 years old.
What'd you think of the Steve Taylor set?
Oh, it was like, it was fancier kind of than most of them, but I don't know. I guess it was just lacking.
Are you familiar with Steve Taylor's music?
Not very much. I've heard Meltdown a lot, but that was about it, and I really didn't understand it. It was almost frustrating because I was trying to get something out of it and weed through, and I just couldn't.
And when you come to a concert like this, does something like what Steve Taylor did bother you? Okay, thanks.
Okay.
What is your name and how old are you?
Dane, I'm 21 years old.
Okay, Dane, what'd you think of the concert?
I really enjoyed it. I had a good time.
What about Steve Taylor?
I didn't really enjoy it. I like that style of music, but I couldn't understand a word he said. I like Meltdown. I really don't know what it's about. I have a hard time understanding what he's saying, not only the context of it, but just understanding it audibly. Especially in the concert, I didn't understand a word he said. As far as his singing and stage antics, it reminded me of David Bowie, which
really?
was a major turnoff to me.
Oh,
'cause
what?
I don't like David Bowie.
Okay. All right.